sports page with the Orlando Sentinel and FM 96.9 The Game's Mike the Bulldog Bianchi.
On JRR.
Bulldog Sports page brought to you by Rock the Bank. 13 more chances to win $1,000 today, beginning with us during our show. Right around 9:05, you get the first keyword to enter at WJRR.com. Is the Bulldog pressing the panic button yet this morning?
Hey, they won 2 games in their crib, did the Maple Leafs. That's okay. That's okay. They won 2 up there. They won last night, 4-3. We're still in it, though. We've lost 2 one-goal games. We're coming back to South Florida. We'll win our 2 here, and then it'll be a series. Okay? So, no, I'm not panicking at all. Are you?
I really, other than the Florida rule being in effect, no, I have no reason to panic.
Okay, so we'll see what happens.
I'm just rooting for the Panthers by default from the in-show house rules here.
Yeah, and I mean, if they lose one more, I will rename them the Florida Panickers.
And I've told you guys, even if the Maple Leafs win this series, you know, I'm sort of rooting for Canada to win a Stanley Cup as well, because it's been a long time since they, won a Stanley Cup in their favorite sport. 32 years, I think it's been. So if the Maple Leafs end up winning a Stanley Cup or a Canadian team wins the Stanley Cup, I'm not going to be that upset about it.
All right, well, the American Dallas Stars topped another one of the Canadian teams left in it. Winnipeg last night in Game 1, 3-2 was the final.
There you go.
All right.
What about the New York Knickerbockers, huh?
Yeah.
Taking a 2-0 lead on the Celtics. They win 91-90 last night. Mikal Bridges, wow, he had a big steal at the end of Game 1. Then he had a huge steal on Jason Tatum last night to seal the victory for the Knicks. And, yeah, they're up 2-0 now. I told you guys this the other day. I'm giving the Magic a little bit of an assist here. The Celtics went more than 8 minutes without a field goal in the fourth quarter. They only shot 10 of 40 from three-point range last night, 15 of 60 from three-point range in Game 1. The Celtics, of course, the most prolific three-point shooting team in the NBA. I think the Magic provided a blueprint. Even though the Celtics beat the Magic in 5, the Celtics did not shoot well from three-point range against the Magic. I think the Magic have provided the Knicks and the entire NBA a blueprint on how to defend the Celtics' lethal three-point shooting game.
When you have the best defense in the NBA, didn't we? Weren't we in the top? Definitely in the top 5.
Second behind Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Speaking of Oklahoma City, do you know what they provided last night was a steamroller?
Yeah, how did that taste?
My goodness.
How did that taste, Denver? Yeah, back to life, back to reality for the Nuggets. They obviously beat Oklahoma City on Aaron Gordon's game-winning buzzer beater in Game 1. Well, Oklahoma City said there ain't going to be no buzzer beaters last night. They beat the Nuggets by 43, 149-106. Oh, my God, was it embarrassing. Oklahoma City set an NBA record. They had 87 points in the first half. 87 points.
Jesus.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was incredible last night. He's probably going to win the MVP. 11 of 13, had 34 points, made all 11 of his free throws. I don't think we're going to get any complaints today like we did the other day from the disgruntled Magic fans complaining that the Magic traded Aaron Gordon 4 years ago. He was 3 of 12 last night, 10 points.
Yeah. Okay.
There you have it. NFL news. Gabe Davis, UCF's own from Seminole High School right there in Sanford, gets cut by the Jaguars yesterday. He signed last year, $39 million contract, $24 million guaranteed, and now he's a free agent.
I'd take that payday.
Yeah.
So
he should have taken a little bit of a pay cut and stayed in Buffalo where he was relevant with Josh Allen throwing him the ball.
Yeah, good point.
How long was his contract for that he had cut last year?
Well, NFL contracts are. I think it was a 3-year contract, but you get your guaranteed money, and then the team can do with you.
Okay, but he is getting the $24 million.
Yeah, guaranteed.
He got $24 million guaranteed.
I just sail off into the sunset at this point, man.
That's where you go. You go and buy your crew a few Lambos, and then
it's not like the guy's 38 years old. He's still in his 20s.
That's my point exactly. Go enjoy the rest of your life, man. I think most of us could scoot by in a cool 24 mil. Come on, man.
Absolutely. Other big NFL news, George Pickens, the Steelers, or one of the Steelers' best receivers. He is the Steelers' best receiver. Traded to the Dallas Cowboys yesterday. So the Cowboys make a move. I don't know if for whatever reason, I just don't trust George Pickens. He's one of these diva receivers. So we'll see what happens when he's playing with CeeDee Lamb with Dallas. But yeah, I wonder if there's going to be enough balls for George Pickens to stay happy.
Hey, what do you think of the announced name for the Utah Hockey Club? They've now
love it, the Mammoth.
The Mammoth Taco.
The Mammoth.
Yeah.
I like it because evidently back in the day, 10,000 years ago, a bunch of woolly mammoths used to roam what is now the state of Utah. So they went back in history and got something relevant to their. I like that.
No, I thought it was pretty cool.
I like when a franchise names a team after some sort of historical fact or something unique to the region. That's much better than like the generic lions, tigers, bears. Give me the Mammoth. I like it.
Yeah, I bet you 100 years from now, when there's sports still going on, if we haven't blown the world up by then, that we're gonna have the what are those snakes? Is not anacondas. What are the ones that have taken over the
pythons?
Yeah, it's gonna be the Florida pythons.
By the way,
it's not clicking, is it? It's not happening. Damn it.
I wish they would have called them the woolly mammoths. Wouldn't that have been better?
Okay. Let's not push it here, Bulldog. All right.
What?
That's
Mike. What they were. They were woolly elephants, woolly mammoths.
Mike the Bulldog Bianchi, host of Open Mic on AM 740 and FM 96.9 The Game. Weekday mornings on Adjacent to Us. And thank you for taking time out of your show, as always, to join us here for the sports page on JRR, Doggy.
Happy birthday to the great President Harry S. Truman, and also to the great Tony Tennille. Oh!
Listen Taco. On demand. Download the iHeartRadio app.